Hello there, old and new friends. Welcome back to the channel. It's your friendly neighborhood Sunshine Squirrel here, and today we are visiting a Walt Disney World Resort, the Wilderness Lodge. And our tour is beginning out here in the parking lot because I want you guys to just see how big and how wide this resort really is. Because we are in the wilderness, the parking lot, as you can see, is quite far away from the actual resort. You're going to use the steps over there or the ramp to the right to get all the way up to the lodge, which is up on the hill there, surrounded by pine trees and picturesque landscapes. So what do you say we head on in and check out this grandiose lobby? So coming out from the parking lot, we can go straight up the hill for check-in, to the right for bus transportation, or also, like I said, there is a ramp. So up here we have the steps. And something that's pretty unique to this resort is you can follow some good old moose tracks to lead you right to the lobby. And here we are, guys, the outside of the lodge. Now, one of the nice things about the Wilderness Lodge is that it is considered a deluxe resort and a Magic Kingdom resort. Transportation is going to be either boat or bus. And then right off of the main building, right down there, is all of your bus transportation. You're going to pull up right here when you check in. To the right, they have bellhop service that will take your luggage right to your room. And then when you check out, you can also drop your luggage off there as well, and they can hold on to your luggage until it's time for you to leave. So if you want to go back into the park. So our first stopping point in the lobby is the Whispering Canyon Cafe. This is a table service restaurant where you can have all you care to enjoy skillets. They do have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And the name is an oxymoron. It's anything but whispering in there. There's lots of shouting, lots of fun activities with the family. They have this roaring fireplace, and it is probably the only place in Florida where you will see a roaring fire. As you can see, the rock formations here are set up to look like the different strata within the Grand Canyon. The Whispering Canyon is designed off of the national park lodges and resorts that they have out there. So you're supposed to be transported back to the Pacific Northwest. We also see lots of homage to Native American culture. We have these teepee lights up top. And then all throughout the lobby and throughout the resort, they do have different artifacts as well as clothing. Over here we have a headdress. And then up here we have Artist Point. Artist Point is a character dining location where you can dine with Snow White, the Evil Queen, Dobie, and Grumpy. They are offering dinner only at this time. And it's also home to Territory Lounge. One of the cool things about this resort is that if the lobby is feeling kind of busy for you, every single floor has its own sitting area and kind of lounge, as well as its own fireplace. So don't feel like you have to just hang out in the lobby. It can get kind of busy. Today is a Saturday, so a lot of people checking in and checking out. So right over here is going to be where you're going to check in. This is also guest relations. If you have any questions while you're staying here, just look for this giant totem pole, and that's where you can find assistance. Now now to the right when you first come in, you're going to see a set of 3 elevators over here. These are the elevators that will take you up to Copper Creek. This is the DV section of the resort, which is to the right. The regular hotel, standard hotel rooms are to the left. Over here, it's currently under construction, but it is the source of the geyser that goes off every half an hour. So definitely make sure to take a look at that. Right now it's under refurbishment, but normally it's a bubbling brook. We also have a health club, a little game arcade. Over here we have the Mercantile. The Mercantile, of course, is going to have all your typical souvenir items, as well as your toiletries and sundries that you may need. In the evenings, they do have a caricature artist, so if you would like to get one of those done as well. And I just love the display windows that they always do. And I will say the Disney stores are normally really nice at having all those things that you may need while you're out and about, whether you forget them or not. So you have the essentials as well as your souvenirs as well. To look up. They have little animal wood carvings even on the beams. There's so much attention to detail in these resorts, you really just have to look for it.
I have exciting news.
And then you can sit out here. This is a really nice looking spot. It's really quiet. And then when the water bubbles up, it's really relaxing. But I'm hoping the water will turn back on. I heard that the geyser isn't working today, so I'm hoping that they're fixing it. And there is a laundry room on the 4th floor, and then the other laundry rooms, if you're staying in the Copper Creek Villas, are on the 1st floor. But so you guys see that there's a sitting room over there. I'm not going to disturb those people because, you know, they're relaxing over there, but I'll show you over here that there's another sitting room. We're currently staying on the 4th floor. And on the 4th floor, there's another viewing area here. It's a little wet from the rain. There you go. There's also one on the 5th floor as well. And then all the way up on the 7th floor, guys, is the club level. And of course, up there you have daily breakfast, lunch, and dinner options. So here we are from the 5th floor, guys. I just wanted you to see that every area is different. So on the 5th floor, you don't have the sitting area like you do in the 4th, but you cross this little bridge, and you also have a little outside view as well. And then you see on the 6th and the 7th, you do. And then you have one of these TP lights on this floor as well. It's a little bit better from up here. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit for you. There's some buffalo on there. And I always wonder, guys, what that very top floor up there with those steps leads to. So if you know that's above the 7th floor, let me know. I'm wondering if it's a grand suite or some sort of grand villa. Floor, if you come out here, here is a outdoor patio area that looks out over the front of the lodge. So a great place to people watch, people checking in. I think it would be really cool to rent out this space and have like a wedding reception up here, or some sort of party, birthday party, graduation celebration. Look how long this patio area is, guys. It's huge. And there's the parking lot over there. And see, now you guys can see too how far the parking lot is away from the actual lodge. So you really feel like you're up in the mountains. And then see these little window holes. You can look out through these window holes to see where I'm standing from inside. And see? You can look out the little windows there. That's right where we were.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty good that day when she got me on.
Here's a little desk. Yeah, it's a nice area. Little desk. And then of course they have stairs that go up to the upper floors as well if you don't want to take the elevator. A couple of other chairs right here. A little seating area. But as I've said before, guys, this resort is massive. It's huge. That's why I really encourage, you to take a day when you're staying at one of these Disney resorts just to do an exploratory day and, come, spend the day at the resort, figure out where things are, what you want to do, what activities you want to do, go to the pool, and then you know your way around. Alright, so now we're going to make our way down to one of the quick service options here, which is Roaring Fork. Roaring Fork serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and more so comfort classics that you can have. One of the things that's kind of nice about this resort is I find that all of the food is very family friendly, so good for big kids, little kids, or big kids with little kid taste buds, if you understand what I'm saying by that. So as we get to the end of the lobby here to the right, those are going to be your Copper Creek rooms. This is the bagel sandwich with potato hash. Is this the farmer breakfast? What was it called, Bert? Okay. There's a platter.
Here's number 2.
Served with honey butter. Alright guys, so I got the 10-hour smoked pulled pork sandwich. It's topped with coleslaw, and then it traditionally comes with fries, but they also come with house-baked potato chips. I'm a huge fan of these potato chips from Disney, so I got these instead, no charge for the upgrade. And yeah, look at this. It's huge. I don't know how I'm gonna eat all this. Let's taste it. They do have outdoor seating as well. And then right over here are going to be your standard hotel rooms. They have pool views, standard parking lot or theme park rooms. And over here we have the Copper Creek pool. This is one of 2 pools here. Now the Copper Creek pool is good for all resort guests as well as DVC members. And then DVC members have an exclusive pool at Boulder Ridge, and I'll show you guys that as well. There is a kids splash pad as well with a water bucket. And they do have daily activities at the pool every single day. One of the nice things about Wilderness Lodge is you can come here and you can have, you know, just a standard hotel room. You can also stand in grand suites as well. Now Copper Creek Falls is currently under construction, but normally this area is filled with flowing running water. It's very beautiful and really relaxing. Hopefully they'll have it up and working again very soon. But as you can see, the water flows from Copper Creek Falls directly into the swimming pool. Now, of course, it's just the way it looks. The water from the falls is not actually flowing in, but Disney has set it up so that it does look like that. So everything looks very natural, just like once again, you're supposed to be out in the wilderness, just swimming around. They do have many nice little nature trails and walks that you can go on here as well. And I would encourage you, if you are staying at a DVC resort or any Disney resort, to take some time to just walk around your resort and enjoy the beauty that's here. So as you can see, the water starts over here typically, right from the lobby where I showed you guys. They have nice sitting areas outside. These are rooms as well. Copper Creek again right over here. Standard hotel rooms over here. And then we have a higher view from the pool. And then normally all of this will be filled with running, flowing water. Very beautiful, very peaceful. And now let's head over to the overlook over here. This gives us more of a picturesque view, and this is a great spot, guys, if you want to watch the fireworks. So, little insider tip, come to the overlook here to look at fireworks. And here we go. This little lookout point. And the fireworks are going to be right up in this sky area up here, guys. This is such a nice view. You have Seven Seas Lagoon out there, the pools. Like I said, normally you'll have all the running water, little waterfall right here under your feet. But absolutely beautiful. right next to the pool. If you keep going down that way, is going to be your boat transportation, and to the left is going to be the first set of cabins. And then if you come down this way, excuse me, you're going to have your geyser. Now we just missed it, but we'll come back a little bit later so you guys can see it as well. But every hour you have a geyser that gushes right here. First set of cabins, and then if you come down this way, excuse me, you're going to have your geyser. Now we just missed it, but we'll come back a little bit later so you guys can see it as well. But every hour you have a geyser that gushes right here. And right next to it you have Geyser Point Grill. You can kind of continue along this path. What? I'm getting wet! And as you can see over here, we also have a hot tub as well. And then of course everything is connected, so our streams from our pool are flowing into our geyser. And then as you can see, flowing out to the lake, and you can even see little tadpoles in there. I don't know if you guys can see them or not. They're very tiny. Do you see them? We have Seven Seas Lagoon. We have our boat headed to Magic Kingdom over there. And then this is also the spa here. Currently, the spa is offering services, nails, hair, things like that. So definitely take advantage of those opportunities to relax and unwind while you're here. And then of course you guys can see the water here flowing out. Very beautiful, very picturesque in nature. Here you have Geyser Point Bar and Grill. They do have a sit-down service, so you basically pick your own table, and then from there your waiter or waitress will come to you. They also have a quick service window back to the right, so if you want to just grab something and go, you can do that as well. If you want a really good spot to see the fireworks as well as the water parade, they do have some outdoor seating down here that you can take advantage of, or you can always just kind of stand around here and the water parade comes right around here. So definitely something to keep in mind. Off in the distance there you can see Bay Lake. That dock over there is also the boat transportation. That boat that's way out there, I'll see if I can zoom in so you guys can see. There we go. That's coming from Fort Wilderness, which is the campground. They also have cabins there as well. These are some of the outdoor seating that you can sit and enjoy to be able to see some of the other activities. As you can see, very peaceful down here, very nice. They also have some pool tables over here. They have little ping pong, foosball as well. So lots of fun activities. They have cornhole as well. And here you have Reunion Station, which is going to be your activity center. They'll often have different baking classes and different things like that that you can do together. So now we are on the Boulder Ridge side of things. Over here you have your bike and your boat rentals. Currently you cannot rent boats from the Wilderness Lodge. One of the areas where you can rent boats though is the Grand Floridian. Over here on Boulder Ridge side of things, we do have another set of DVC rooms. This is the Boulder Ridge Cove, which is going to be your more quiet adult pool. This is the pool we're going to go to. It's not going to have water slides, things like that, but it is a nice option if you just kind of want to get away from the hustle and bustle of things. Over to our right, over here is the other side of Copper Creek. So if you stay at the Copper Creek Villas, you have a couple options. You can have a pool room, you can have a nature view, and then you can also have a view that faces either the Copper Creek pools, the Boulder Ridge pools, or even the Boulder Ridge rooms. And then since we are at the Boulder Ridge side of things, we also have Cascade Cabins. Now the cabins are very similar to the bungalows at Disney's Polynesian Resort. They're much more spacious. It's basically like having a little house for you and your guests. And it's right on the lake. They do have a little patio, a little lanai that has a hot tub as well. So another great option, especially if you want to bring along more friends and kind of see more of the staying at the resort side of things. Show you guys this if you want to scan this and set up a tour so you can see what one of these little cabins is. Here's a little park map for you guys if you want to get a better idea of the layout of the land. So down that way is going to be Copper Creek Pool, Copper Creek side. And over here we are at the Boulder Ridge side of things. What I wanted to show you guys too is how the Boulder Ridge Pool has these walls. So once again, it's kind of a little bit more quieter. It's supposed to be away from the hustle and bustle, unlike the Copper Creek Pool that was just kind of all open. You still can have food delivered to you poolside at this resort as well. If you're staying at the Boulder Ridge, you just have to order it through your app. So once again, like I said, these are Copper Creek. So this is also DVC. Copper Creek are going to be your newer DVC accommodations. Boulder Ridge, which is this building to the left of me, is going to be a little bit older. These rooms are due for a renovation sometime this year in 2022, so definitely stay tuned for that. But what's kind of nice, if you want to be more where the action is and towards the main lobby, more main dining, main pool, go with Copper Creek. If you want more of the quiet, kind of peaceful side of things, you probably are looking to want to stay on Boulder Ridge. One of the nice things is that it is not connected to the main building, but there is a covered walkway from Copper Creek, from the main lobby, all the way to Boulder Ridge. So then that way, depending upon weather and rain and things like that, as it often does in Florida, you still will be under cover. So here is the covered walkway that I was telling you guys about. Right down straight, if you go up these steps and straight down, is to the boat transportation. We're headed to Boulder Ridge, which is right over here. And I don't know if you guys can appreciate that the noise level has significantly dropped since we've come over to the Boulder Ridge side of things. That's kind of, once again, one of the draws of this portion of this resort versus Copper Creek. Over here we have Sturdy Branches with the health club. I don't want to film too much in there guys, as people are working out, but you have treadmills, exercise bikes, and ellipticals as well, so you still can get your exercise on. Once again, nice little fitness area. The sitting area is in here. They do have restrooms. Over here we have another sitting area. Little window seat. Once again, like I promised, more fireplaces. Very relaxing rocking chairs. They're more like recliners. And over here, I want to show you guys this. So these are actually different train cars that Walt Disney owned. So it's very cool that they're here for others to enjoy and see. Here we have lovely pictures of Walt. Model train car here. And if you're not really familiar with Walt Disney, I had a big love of trains, and so that's why there's so many here. Here's a painting of Walt. Love when Disney brings back the history of this place and, you know, where it all started. I don't even know if I can put into words, guys, but every Disney resort has a smell, and the Wilderness Lodge has such a beautiful smell. It's so light and crisp, but it has floral accents. I love it. They do actually sell the scent on Etsy. You can get a essential oil diffuser with it, and I'm buying it because I love it. Here's a map of the Boulder Ridge Villas. So, and then you have this little desk here. I assume that at a time they used this desk for check-in, but now when you're checking into Boulder Ridge, you're going to just do it in the main lobby. They have guest laundry down this way. And then look at the detailing on the elevators. It's very nice. Although the lights at the top does remind me a little bit of Twilight Zone Proud Terror, but well guys, we had to take a quick break from the resort tour because you stay in Florida, you know it's gonna rain sooner or later. And it is coming down and coming down hard. People are still in the pool, you know. If there's no thunderstorms, you're already wet anyway. But yeah, so don't worry though, I'll show you guys all the rest once the rain dries up a little bit. It should be stopping in about 20 minutes or so. And we still have blue skies, but blue skies with rain. And just like that, the rain has stopped. Not even a full 10 minutes and the rain is done. That's what happens when you are in a tropical climate, guys. Part of what makes Florida so lush and green and beautiful. All right, let's get back to that room tour now. Not room tour, resort tour. Let's get back to the resort tour. This is the bus station down here. There's the arcade, buttons and bells from 8 to 11. Showing you guys a little bit of the wildlife. So here we have a little Disney bunny, rare rabbit, cleaning up the weeds. Thank you, sir. And that is going to do it for our full Wilderness Lodge resort tour. I hope that you guys found this tour extremely helpful and it helps you to plan out your next trip to the lodge. If you're wondering, our current view here is a 4th floor view, and we're staying in a deluxe studio villa. So check in the description box below. I'm going to put a link to the full room tour that we also did while we were staying here. If you found this video helpful, please make sure to leave a thumbs up. It really does help the channel. Subscribe for more, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!